It's been just over 2 months since my brother gave me 29 Asian soft drinks in what is definitely one of the weirdest Christmas presents I've ever received. It's been quite a ride, and all too soon it has come to an end. Or it almost has. Turns out me and my brother both fail at preschool math, because there isn't 29 drinks, there's 30. And so, in this special bonus finale episode, I will be drinking A&W Root Beer. Best served chilled at 3 degrees Celsius, or with ice cream for the classic A&W float. It claims to be possibly the thickest, creamiest 330ml you'll ever taste. I suppose it is possible. It's also a very specific quantity. There are some 320ml drinks that are much thicker and creamier. Now, out of the entire series, this drink is possibly the only one that I've ever heard of before. I've never tried it, but I have tried other root beers. So with that in mind, the question has to be asked, why leave this one till last? To me, this series has been a journey around the world. I've seen and tasted some very strange things, and some very delightful things, and I've learned a lot more than I thought I would. This series has been every bit the adventure I hoped it would be. But the underrated and all too often overlooked part of any journey is the journey home again. So to honour that sense of the end of an adventure, I wanted to end with the drink that was not the craziest in the series, but the most familiar. And so I'm going to make myself a classic A&W float. Now that's my kind of drink. Cheers! That's good. It actually tastes a lot like sarsaparilla. It's a little strange that my baseline for the taste of root beer is sarsaparilla. I kind of feel like that should be the other way round. But either way, that is delicious. And it goes really well with the taste of ice cream, as a lot of soft drinks do. Which is why it's quite fitting, having tried all of the drinks now, that I can safely say my favourite for this series is Milkus. What can I say? This is delicious. The combination of soda and ice cream is a classic. And Milkus is the only drink I've seen that's had the ingenuity to combine both of those without making you do all the work. It's the sort of genius brainwave that great ideas come from. But I gotta say, it is hard to beat doing it the old-fashioned way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a lot of fun. I just wanted to say thank you for sticking with me through an adventure I'm sure I will never forget. This is the part of the video where I'd normally ask you to subscribe, but the series is over, so there's really not a lot of point. If anything, you should be unsubscribing at this point. But I'd like to leave you with one short clip from earlier in this series. It was a blooper that occurred during the filming of the Picari Sweat episode. To understand it, I'll have to explain something about my setup here. See, while I've tried to make these videos look very professional, they're actually done very cheap. For instance, I've managed to decrease the shadowing on my face by softening the overhead light. Using some blue tack, a Christmas-themed bowl, and a black sock. I want you to keep that in mind as you watch this next clip. And I'll see you next time, if there is a next time. I wanted to push myself really hard this time because I want to get the maximum benefit out of the ions this drink is going to supply. Oh, jeez, I'm booped. Ow.